Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got Orly, Bohemian Child, Maniology MXM146, Maniology Straight Up Black, Lights Lacquer, Unagi and Relaxi Taxi, and KL Polish Chloe. That's a lot. I've already gotten started with Nailtique's Formula 2 on my nails, and here is Orly's Bohemian Child. This came from the 70s collection. Kind of looks like cookies and cream or something to me. Love the brush on this one. And I don't really like the polish. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite thing ever in the world, but I really do like it. I don't have, and now I've seen a lot of polishes like this out there, but I didn't have any in my collection. So it's a nice addition, you know, a little something, something extra and, you know, an off-white polish. It really does remind me of cookies and cream though, and I can't get past it. So got our first coat of that on. Hi Woody, how you doing? Thank you so much. All right, got that little mess cleaned up a little bit. We're gonna go in and kind of straighten it up. Now I'll cover that up with the second coat. Here we go, second coat. Gonna do the second coat, and it did cover up that little where I smooched it getting back up by the cuticle without painting the cuticle. And we're going to get that on there. Beautiful polish, beautiful formula. And like I said, I love the brush. Woody back again. Thank you, thank you. And I only needed 2 coats. So here we go with our INM out the door. Going to give it a quick dry top coat on top so we can dry it down, do some stamping. Definitely going to be playing today. Here is a swatch photo of Bohemian Child. And Maniology MXM146. This is like an Art Deco plate, and I thought it would really go really well with a 1970s shade of polish. Gonna have to get that blue film off there. Woody's gonna have to help me with that. Sometimes I get these off really easy, and sometimes I struggle. Today looks more of like a struggle day. There we go. Just get it started, and then you can get it. Yay! All right, pull it off safely. Don't bend your plate. There we go. I'm going to give it a quick wipe down with some acetone. And of course the alcohol and a lint-free wipe as usual. Here we go with Maniology Straight Up Black discount code down in the description box for any Maniology purchases you might make if you need a code. And we're going to use some of these French tip designs, and I'm going to use another one too for my accent nail. I love that there's 2 different sizes. I'm getting rid of the one I'm not using, and that's the one I'm going to keep. I am going to stamp these all out on some stampers because I'm going to do extra playing today. So I'm going to do another one of the larger image, or smaller, I can't tell from here which one's which. But I do like that they give you a couple of different sizes, that way you can kind of fit them to your nail better. Because, you know, it's not all fits one. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Clean that plate off with some acetone, and we're going to hop in here and grab a couple of more of these. Get them all stamped out. I'm so excited to share this one with you because I really did like it. It was definitely, it'll remind you of the 70s when you see the finished product, I can tell you that. And it all started with the Orly polish. But then also this plate jumped out at me. So, you know, it's sitting in my untried pile. And I try to always go through that when I'm sitting down to play nails. Those are so cute. And they would look cute just all on their own like that, stamped. Now, this stamper is for my accent nail. So we're going to go in with this image. You know, just something a little different. Not the French tip on this one. We're going to do like this image, like in the middle of the nail. Trying to break off a piece of tape, sorry, off my tape dispenser. Going to get that up off of there, the extra stuff that we do not want. And there we have it. Beautiful pickup. I'm cleaning my scraper card with some acetone. And then I'm going to clean that plate off too. And as you all know, if you've been around for a moment, you know, I always put my stuff away clean. It'd just be so embarrassing to have somebody come over to play nails and me open up my swatch book and there'd be just, I mean, you know, my stamping books, and they'd just be all you know, gunked up with polish. So that's why I do it. I'm always worried that company might see. Wiping it off with some alcohol and a lint-free wipe. This is Friends Unagi from Lacquer. And this one's Chloe from KL Lacquer. Same thing, same company. Just, or same person. And this one's Relaxi from Friends. And I'm just going to go in with a tiny Maniology detail brush. And I'm just going to put these colors in on all of the designs, all of the images. The French tip ones and the accent nail one. You guys, this one just like screamed 70s. And I loved it. 70s was a good time for me. I was a kid. I didn't have a whole lot of responsibility. I was just a little kid. I was born in 69, so, you know, I grew up grew up through them 70s. And I remember all the orange and avocado green couches, and they were made of naga hide, which was kind of like a plastic couch. And you'd get to sit on them, and if it was summertime and you were sweaty, you would stick to them, and they'd practically rip the skin off the back of your legs. My grandmother had them, and when we had to spend the night at her house, that's what we got to sleep on. You'd wake up stuck face down to the couch. What good times, I'm telling you. So much fun. Alrighty. Getting that one on there. And I don't stay in the lines perfectly. It's just not going to happen. Between my shaky hands and these little bitty tiny designs, I'm just doing good just to almost get it there, you know. It's okay, though. I'm okay with it. Nobody's going to really... Now, you guys get to see it up close and personal, but like most persons in my real life, the checkout girl, the doctor's office people at work, they're not going to get down with a microscope and look at these. So, trust me when I tell you, it's the same for you. Don't trip on the little things, okay? Just go with it. And if somebody calls you out on it, I've told y'all this before, tell them, oh, I did that on purpose. I wanted it to look that way. I've only had to use that line like once or twice. Ever. Most people are impressed with our DIY nail stuff. They're like, oh, no, you didn't do those nails at home, did you? And I was like, oh, yeah. They're like, no, what salon did you go to? I'm like, no, these are mine. I did these. So, see, I'm definitely not in the lines, but it's okay. It's going to be just fine. And now we're going in with that yellow, the Relaxi. And I don't know that I showed you every single stamper getting done. I don't know, I might have. And I'm just rambling through it all, but I did the French tips all the same. And I love them. They actually kind of have like a little bit of an Indian flair for me. But definitely 70s. All the colors. And if I'd have been a little more patient, I was really wanting to find my like Mustard the Courage or whatever, you know, that real funky yellow that came out a couple of years ago or a few years ago. That's what I was looking for, but I found this and I was like, this'll work. It's good enough. Alrighty. That one looks stunning. I love it. Going to clean up my little blobs off my little stampy mat. And we are going to apply some sticky base coat to my nails. They are totally dry now. And I did let those decals dry for probably about 20 or 30 minutes before I applied them. There we go, lining up the French tips. You guys know this is a challenge for me. There we go. Making sure they're sticking good. Oh yeah, they stuck good. I do have a little piece up here that is, it was like a flyaway from one of the bars. And I was able to get it off the nail with the tape. Tape comes in so handy. And I don't line these up straight up perfect. I just don't. It's probably never going to happen. I do know that the more I play with it and practice, I do get better. I just don't know that mine are ever going to be perfect. And I'm alright with that. Just talk with your hands. Move your hands around a lot. People won't notice. Alright, for the accent nail. Accent nail. Here we go. Started up by the cuticle or pretty close to it. I like that. And one more. And by the way, my thumb is just like the other nails. It's not an accent nail. It's the French tip design also on it. Alright, tapping any flyaways down. Okie dokie. Alright, we're going to go in with a piece of tape and get any extra that we can catch with this tape. Not very much to do here. I really like that. And now we're going to use the smudge-free top coat from Maniology to seal these designs in without smearing them. And then I'll let that dry down. And now I'm going to go in with my Posh top coat and finish this one off. Give it a nice glossy top coat. Help protect the nail and the nail design, and let me enjoy these for a few days. Capping that free edge. And there it is. Hi Woody, you back again. Talk about friends. I'm telling you, I wouldn't know what to do without Woody. Love having an orange wood stick in my life. Get that all nice and coated. Going over that French tip design. This just makes me happy. Capping that free edge real quick. And there is my swatch photo. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.